Okay. Mr. Sanchez, you have several matters, including a misdemeanor case in Tucson City Court. Still with the interim complaint. You're charged with ag assault, control of officer's weapon other than firearm, aggravated assault on an officer, resisting arrest, driving under the influence, unlawful flight, and criminal speeding. And let's see, I think that's the second. We're going to order that you not possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. You are not to possess any firearms or other weapons. Do not have or do not initiate contact with the alleged victim. Stay away from the incident location. You do have a hold in, well, I don't know that you have one yet. You are going to have a hold in Tucson City Court. You have a felony hold as well. And the state is recommending a $75,000 bond on this matter. And then you have some other, you have a Superior Court matter as well that we'll discuss in a moment. We'll hear from defense.
Judge, given the holds, we'd just be asking for a reasonable bond.
Okay. I hear this all the time, reasonable bond. What's the other phrase? A nominal bond. What exactly does that mean?
Well, I think it kind of varies case by case. I mean, $1,100, I think is a pretty reasonable bond. If probation holds, it's already gonna hold them no bond. But it's sort of our way of saying deferring to the court, I imagine.
Not on probation, no.
Where is this a warrant out of city court case?
I haven't been on probation since for a couple of years now.
You can discuss that after the fact. Let's hear from the prosecution.
Your Honor, the defendant led the police in a high-speed chase that terminated with a fight such that the defendant went after the police officer's taser, and both parties were injured, and the officer was exposed to the defendant's blood in an open cut on the officer. So now we have a cop that has to worry about blood-borne diseases from this individual. We are also looking at 30 miles over the limit, wrong lane of travel, and there is ample evidence of profound DUI. And what we have here is somebody who tried to flee the cops at high speed, then got into a fight when he lost the pursuit and still wouldn't give up the fight. And now we have an officer that's been exposed to bodily fluids. 75,000.
All right.
He's also got an extensive history to include escape.
Judge, we're asking for a bond.
You're asking for what?
We are asking for a bond. We understand the state's concerns. Where's
Your Honor, I'm working. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to right now.
No.
Sir, you shouldn't talk right now. I am going to set bond in the amount of 75,000 with pretrial services supervision if posted. Your next court date on this case is March 19th at 1:30, and the county public defender is appointed. So let's approve that one. The next item is a Superior Court warrant. You have an arrest warrant out of Puma County Superior Court listing charges of endangerment, domestic violence, domestic violence, criminal damage, dangerous nature, and aggravated domestic violence. On that one, we're gonna order no alcohol or drugs, no acts of domestic violence, no firearms or other weapons. Do not have contact of any kind with Savannah Mendoza Quintero, and stay away from that person's home or workplace. The bond listed on this warrant is 25,000. Defense wish to speak to that?
No, Your Honor.
State wish to speak to that?
The state
we'd be
agrees with
Sorry, go for it.
State agrees with the 25,000. This person has an absolutely extensive history of DV, and therefore state believes it's entirely appropriate.
Okay, got it. Thank you. We're gonna set bond in the amount of 25,000. Your court date on that matter is March 17th at 1:30. And the public defender will be representing you on that matter as well. The next item is a warrant out of Pima County Justice Court on a misdemeanor domestic violence, disorderly conduct. I'm setting bond on that one in the amount of $1,000. Peter Gutierrez will be representing you. You're going to be seen on Monday at 1 o'clock on video. And the last item of business is Tucson City Court. You are on probation for misdemeanor domestic violence. There is a petition to revoke your probation, alleging that reasonable cause to believe conditions of probation were violated in that you failed to send proof of domestic violence counseling by June 1st of last year when it was due. So we're sign off on that. We're going to set the Tucson City Court matter for $1,000 bond. And we'll note the other holds. The city public defender is appointed to represent you. And your hearing there will be March 19th at 1:30. That's going to be on video at Tucson City Court. Wait a minute, is this DV? Is this an intimate partner DV?
The vote is-
Well, I guess it would be if it's Judge Millian.
But I mean, no, I meant is that, does he already have something on the 19th? So we need to go have a,
Okay.
or will the public defender take it?
I don't think I didn't set anything for the 19th on this other case. The Superior Court's the 17th,
Okay, okay,
and then the
never mind.
interim is what? Oh, that is the 19th. Okay, so we'll, okay. March 26th then. At 1:30, since you have another court date on the 18th in the other court. All right? And the city public defender will represent you on this petition. You're excused, sir. Yeah.